Hello loves, I am so excited today because guess what? I finally get to share with you what we done with this space. I am so excited. I know you guys have been waiting for this video and I'm so happy to share it with you guys. So if you want to see how the transformation looks, stay tuned. And anytime I look at this photo, it reminds me where we came from. This is what the room looked like several years ago. I would say about 10 years before I decided to change it up a bit by using paint. Paint is one of the cheapest things that you can use to change up your room. So I decided to do an accent fireplace with white paint and then also paint the left side on the wall there. As you can see, white. Here's a better look that you can see everything, how we painted it. My husband want to change this into a dining area, and he, as you can see, he taped off the fireplace because we're going to paint it again. As you can see, we took the frame off the fireplace to get a nice clean cut, and we're going to paint the walls here, going down to the multi-purpose room, and we're going to paint these doors. So starting at the fireplace, we're going to paint that black, and then we're going to change up the fireplace wall into an accent wall, and we also painted the molding. But before I share that with you, I looked around on YouTube and I seen these beautiful planked wall accents, and I wanted to try that. So I came across this AccuWood panels, and their wood veneer and their wood panels. They were $200 and some a piece when I purchased them, and they come in 2 in a box, and I think the length was 12 inches wide and about 96 inches long, and it came in different wood styles like oak, maple, things in that nature. And we got the black oak panels, as you see here. Like I said, there was 2 in a box for about $200 and something. We purchased probably 3 boxes to cover this wall. Now, I didn't want to cover the fireplace. I wanted to leave that in the paint. And so we only needed 3 boxes to cover the wall. So this is a good look here, which you can see how long it is. This was really easy to install. I mean, once you cut it down to the size of your wall, you just basically screw it in between those panels. Now, in between each of those boards, there is a felt material that cuts down on noise, and also that's where you screw in with carpenter screws. Now, we purchased black carpenter screws so you can't see these screws in between the paneling. And here is the completed job. It didn't take that long. I think once you got it cut down to size, it may be taking about an hour or so to install this wall here. As you can see, we even covered the light switches in black, and it looks really nice. The next thing we wanted to do is install a light fixture. I didn't know what kind of light fixtures I wanted, but I didn't come across any that I liked until somebody mentioned Homary. I think it was one of my girls on YouTube, and I went on Homary website and I came across these modern light fixtures. Now, some of these were a little bit too glam for me, and I was looking through it here. As you can see, this one is cute, but it was a little cheesy. I don't know, it didn't set with me too well. And I was just clicking through here. This one right here was okay, but it was a little too space age for me, but it was getting closer to what I like. So I tried this one. This one is a little bit more modern. It came in gold or brass and black. And of course, you know me, I love black, and I loved it. This what I wanted. It wasn't too heavy in the space, and it was on a horizontal style. I wanted that look because I think it would look better above the dining room table. And here you can see how they have it in the kitchen. This is a dining room space here where they have the light fixture, and here is in some sort of entertainment area. But I think the look is gorgeous. I couldn't wait to order it. As you can see, it was much more expensive. It was on sale. It was close to $500, but I got it for $300. As you can see here, $339, I believe it was. But like I said, these clips were taken some time ago, so the prices may have changed if you go on Homary if you're interested. I will link everything in the description box of what you see here. Here it is. We ordered it and it came in the mail, and here is what it looks like. This is the frame. And what is very different with this light fixture, they're LED lights, they're dimmable, and I wanted some dimmable lights for the dining area for ambiance when we have social dinners. But as you can see, those are the light bulbs. You see those little things that's sticking out in the globe there. Those are the light bulbs, and they're easy to find. They have them on Amazon, and they have them in Lowe's. So they're not something that's too specialized that you'd be hard to find. And it wasn't that expensive. The glass globes are, well, they are glass, so you have to be very careful. It wasn't acrylic or anything like that. But I just love this look. It has a very airy look. It's not too heavy. This is what it looks like lit up. This is on a medium dim. As you can see, I didn't put it on a high, the highest setting, because you wouldn't be able to see it on the clip here. But this is gorgeous. This is what it looks like without the light on. And here is the room. You can see the border and the crown molding has been painted. So I thought my husband had a good idea there. We installed the curtain rods here. Now I can't find a clip where I actually ordered the curtains and installed the curtains, but I believe I ordered them from Amazon. If that's where I ordered them from, then I will link it in the description box. As you've seen there, the doors have been painted black, and the border and the crown moldings has been painted black. So this is what it looks like. Okay, family, this is how everything looks so far. We finished the accent wall, we installed the window treatments, and we installed the light fixtures. So I'm not going to get too far into the details because I will wait for that in the tour, but I just want you to see where we are at the moment. I did want to give you a little information. As you notice on the accent wall, we covered up the niches. I know everybody was like, why do you do that? Well, we could easily uncover it by taking the beadboard down. I decided to do something different, and I like the look. I like the solid surface or the solid wall here going across on this accent wall. We also decided not to go across the fireplace with the beadboard because I love the paint texture and the beading board together. It makes a beautiful accent for this wall. Now, as far as the window treatment, we decided to use 2 rods instead of one single rod. I love how this look, it gives it a nice upgraded, sophisticated look. It also makes the window longer. We also raised it about 1 foot above the window, and we made sure that the curtains went almost to the floor to give that elongated look for the window. Next, we decided to paint the crown molding and the border black. My husband thought that would be a fun look, and I'm thinking that he's right. It also brings some black over onto this white wall, and I think it makes it a nice striking look here on this side, especially when I start to decorate this wall. Now finally, we are looking at the light fixture here. This was quite a decision to make because, believe it or not, this ceiling is quite long. It goes all the way across the doorway to the foyer and all the way across to this end of the wall where there's an opening down on the entertainment area. So the ceiling is quite long. So I didn't want a chandelier per se, just a hanging vertical look. I wanted something horizontal to carry this space. So we decided to get a light fixtures that was very modern and very linear on the horizontal scale. And I just love how the balls look, and that circle in the center is so, so gorgeous. I think it really, really makes the room very striking. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed what we did today. Leave it in the comments how we did. What's your favorite part? What you think we should have done, and so on. I know for one thing I'm thinking about is that the windowsill painted black. My husband wanted to do that. I don't know why, but he thought it would be a good idea. It is still weighing on me. I'm not sure, because I think it may break up this wall a little bit. But the wall is big enough to carry it. So I don't know. We have to see how that works out in the weeks to come. So I am so excited, guys. We finally finished this space. Now whatever is left is the decorating, bringing in the dining room chairs and the dining room table and decorating the room. I'm very excited for that part. So stay tuned if you want to see how we do that. And I will see you guys on the next one. You made it to the end of the video, so you must like what you see. Why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? It doesn't cost a thing, and I love to have you part of the Bree Style family. Also, click the notification bell twice so you'll be notified when I upload. I see you on the next one. Smooches!